Canceling and relisting your home won't magically erase history, but sometimes it's exactly what you need to do. Let's talk about when it works and when it doesn't. First, let's clear something up. Canceling and relisting is not a strategy by itself. It's a tool, and tools only work when used properly. Here's a mistake sellers make. The home has been sitting 45, 60 days, sometimes 90 days, showing slow, offers didn't come in. Maybe there was a small price reduction, and the thought becomes, if we cancel and relist, we'll look new again. But here's the reality. Serious buyers have already seen it. Agents remember it, and buyers remember it. The photos feel familiar. You don't get a second first impression just because the MLS counters reset. So when does canceling and relisting not work? When nothing changes. It's the same price, the same photos, the same staging, the same positioning. That's not a relaunch. That's pressing reset without upgrading the product. Buyers aren't fooled by paperwork. They respond to value. Let's talk about canceling and relisting and when it makes sense. It works when you're actually repositioning, meaning real change. First, a meaningful price adjustment. Not a tiny price reduction, not a cosmetic drop, a true positioning into a new search bracket. Sometimes that triggers fresh alerts, something that feels like an opportunity. Second, fresh presentation, new photography, improved staging, sharper curb appeal, declutter more aggressively. See, if buyers scroll and see something stronger, then you've changed the perception, and perception drives momentum. Number 3, strategy shift, new marketing approach, more targeted outreach, agent re-engagement. A relist without a new plan is just repetition, and repetition does not create urgency. Let's talk psychology. Why do sellers want to relist? Because high days on the market feels heavy. It feels like a failure. It feels like weakness. But days on the market isn't fatal. Misalignment is. And sometimes adjusting decisively within the current listing is stronger than trying to hide the clock. Buyers respect transparency. If a property reduces meaningfully and repositions confidently, buyers think they're serious now. If it disappears and reappears unchanged, buyers start to think they're just trying to reset that counter. And that rarely builds urgency. So how do you decide? Well, you need to ask yourself 3 questions. Has the price truly been corrected? Has presentation truly improved? Is there a genuine marketing shift? If the answer is yes to all 3, a relaunch can be powerful. It can create renewed curiosity. It can trigger new alerts. It could change the narrative entirely. If the answer is no, stay live, adjust boldly, re-engage buyers openly, because strategy beats cosmetics. Now, here's the truth. Canceling and relisting is not about hiding the history. It's about creating momentum. And momentum only returns when real change happens, not paperwork, real change. And that's what resets perception. And perception is what creates offers.